Yeah, are we like ready? Are we just like ready to get right the fuck into this? Are we ready for this, bruh? Are you guys ready for this shit, bruh? All right. Howdy, everyone. It is I, Dylan C. Rob, owner of Raubcar. Um, so, welcome. If you haven't seen my face before, this is what I look like. Um, so we got a couple things to go over tonight. So, oh, excuse me. My fault. I'm just fucking burping my ass off here. Alright. So we're gonna cover some topics tonight. We're gonna cover what is like our little short, what we've already done. We all know what we've already done. What we're doing soon, and then the and then the future. Alright. So we're gonna jump right into this here. So starting with sorry, first time. So what we've done already, we are currently running a 24 scheduled race season. We've been through 10, and I mean so far so good. There've been a couple of races where we've had our little issues, but we're having fun and that's what matters. Our numbers haven't been too terrible yet. It's about what I expected. Um, so I've had fun in every race I've participated in besides one of them, and we all know which one that is. I'm happy with how it's going, and uh, since I'm already I like where this is going, so we're going to already start planning for 2025. Thanks, yeah, my back scratcher's over there. You keep it right next to my bed, just so I need it in emergencies. You know what I mean? My room is a mess right now. Um, but let's get all into this, right? Alright, you piece of shit. My suggestion is we have a race where we all shit on the track and then you clean it. You could go fuck yourself, Frank. I'll be real with you. Alright, so this week we have a predicament to take care of. So we have a decision to make. People don't like Iowa as much as I thought they would. I think the Xfinity cars at Iowa was a pretty good time. Yes, Brody is locked behind that door. So this week we will be running a poll to see what track we would rather run this week than Iowa. So I've taken all DMs and from earlier today of just suggestions for tracks. These tracks, I've taken all of the ones that I feel like are realistic enough to be able to run on this schedule. We have Homestead, we got Road America, Bristol, Phoenix, Dover, Texas, Kentucky, or just keep Iowa. So, like I said, Homestead, Road America, Bristol, Phoenix, Dover, Texas, Kentucky, or Iowa. I'll run a poll later, possibly, and see what type of answers we get on that. See what we're doing. That's all for this week, I think. So that's the present, I call it. Looking for a good race. I don't care where we're at. I don't think I'll be there, unfortunately. So I'm going to rely on my in-race admins. And moving on to the future here, I want to possibly maybe have extra admins, because it's kind of hard running this shit by myself. Although I haven't really struggled that much, so I haven't needed help too much. So I've been able to reach out to you guys, so thank you for bearing with me with all this shit. So next season in 2025, we'll call it 2025A, because we'll probably run more than one season. So we are changing things up a little bit. So maybe shortened. So I'm thinking like a 16 to 20 race season possibly, and maybe a time and day change. I was thinking Tuesdays, but I think that other league slide job race is on Tuesdays. So I'll be missing a bunch of you guys. So we might not do that. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to that point, and we'll see. We will gauge numbers by the end of this season and see what's going on. Alright, so this is the news I've been waiting to tell you guys for a little while today. I got a good old text message from our favorite driver of the 00 car, Jonathan Jurgensmeyer. Um, so, the big thing, we will officially be having an in-season tournament, kind of like how NASCAR does already. We will be doing one of those, an in-season tournament. I'm pretty excited for it. I think it'll be pretty cool to be able to do, because I already have a good mindset for it. I already am kind of thinking about what we would, how many races it would be and stuff like that. So we will be doing one of those. It will be a 4-race tournament. So it depends on how big the schedule is, depending on how many races we want the tournament to be. So I am thinking 4 races, and it'll be the top 16 drivers in points. So basically, if you make a couple of races, you'll make that. We could possibly change it to 8, depending on what numbers are looking like. But I believe it'll be 16 drivers, and then it'll be 4 races. So we'll have first in points face 16th in points, and so on. We'll do like an actual tournament is, kind of like how March Madness is already. This will not really give you anything for the season itself. You won't gain any sort of bonus points. There is a financial prize. So as of right now, the plan is the winner will get $30, and the person coming in second place will get like $15, I believe. It could be iRacing credits only. It could be like Venmo, Cash App. Doesn't matter. If you want to spend it on hookers and cocaine, spend it on hookers and cocaine. I don't really give a fuck. I'll be honest with you. This will be called the Raubcar in-season Jurgament, since Jurg was the one to propose it, and that was the name he came up with. So the Raubcar in-season Jurgament, we'll call it. There's a possibility payouts can change, but we'll get there. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. A lot of it is just hypothetical speculation for next season. That is a go, though. That is something we are doing. Why did you like my plans? Actually, your plans. But, so that'll be fun. That'll be a fun thing to do. The jerk off. That's a fun. That might be a good one. I'll give that one to you, Kevin. We'll call it the Raubcar in-season jerk off, I guess. We'll come out. We'll everyone loves the jerk off. We'll do that then. Yeah. So we'll do the Raubcar in-season jerk off. Who up jerking off? You know what I mean? For this season, I want to go over a couple more things alluding to the playoffs. If we go to, I'm going to pull up the point situation right now. So we've gone through, like I said, 10 races. We have 8 races till the playoffs. So it's top 8 drivers, and it's a full-out race to the end. And then we'll see who comes out on top. So what we're doing is, I'm going to start giving out playoff points, which will not count yet, but until then, they will be added to your playoff total, or your total going into the playoffs. So I'll probably do the same NASCAR format, although we don't have stages, so a pole will be 1 playoff point instead of a stage win. So we will have 5 playoff points per win and 1 playoff point per pole. I think that's a pretty reasonable amount of points to give for stuff like that. So hypothetically, if the season was to end today, Jurg would have 10 playoff points. Luke would have 16, since he does have a pole. Trucks at Richmond, I believe that's what it is. So that's gonna be that. What else? There will be some surprises later. I don't know if I want to go over those yet, because I don't want to really put it in your heads. But well, fuck it. This entire season, I've been keeping track of points in two different ways. We've been using Sim Racer Hub. We'll be using that, and I have been keeping track of points in a spreadsheet that will actually give you some like postseason awards, I guess. So we'll be having a postseason awards ceremony, I guess, kind of thing, maybe in like January or so. I don't know if it'll be like a show kind of thing. I think it might just be a new channel in the Discord server, but it could be a little show. We'll stream it. We'll see how that goes. So I have some postseason rewards to give out once we get there. Dirt Bristol. I don't think the Xfinity cars have a dirt setup, unfortunately. So, although it would be fun. We are going to Eldora in 2 weeks, though, Justin. So we'll be having a good old dirt derby here soon. We have to have interviews for the winners of the yeah. Yeah, you're a little behind than me. So we will be having interviews for these award winners and stuff like that. We'll probably have I don't know. We'll get there. I'll say what the awards were when we get to that point later on. But like I said, I'm gonna give you guys a minute or two in the chat if there is anything I missed that you want me to talk about. I don't know if I'm even in frame right now. Like, I'm really far low if I sit like this. If there's anything you guys want me to go over again or just go over for the first time, I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes here because I know you guys are a little behind. So we'll see what we're doing here. Make teams official. I don't know about teams. I don't really fuck with teams that much. If we had like a huge, if we had a bigger, what's it called? Maybe like I'd think about it. But I don't know about teams. I like just kind of doing the single thing. Well, you show chat everything you had to do yesterday. Yeah, I'd rather not. I'll be honest with you. Yesterday was not a good day. What else we got? Team Awards. I'll think about it. I'll give it some more thought later on. We all work together anyways. That is true. That is true. Like how much you pay your drivers? No. We'll cross that bridge when we get to that point. If you guys want to keep the different cars every week, we'll do that. We'll probably just get rid of the 87 cars. I like the Gen 4s. I might not do the same things I'm doing this season. I'll try to just mix up the schedule some more. So we'll throw in the 87s, but we're not going to do 4 races of 87s. I think for the most part we're just going to just plug and play. Just select certain races. We'll have certain cars. So we'll do that. It's not going to be like the same format, so we're not going to have 24 races with 6 different cars and 4 races for each. We'll probably do like only a few races. We'll get there. Still doing the All-Star race. We could probably do the All-Star race. That is something I forgot about, actually. Thank you for reminding me. I might be able to squeeze it in between week 18 and 19 when the playoffs start. So we could probably do like a figure 8. All-Star race. Winner gets... That's wild, Jim. But yeah, I'll try to fit it in. I want to get the season done before the end of the year, but if we have to go 1 week into January, we will. We will go 1 week into January if we have to. I don't know how well December 27th works for you guys. So if it becomes an issue those 2 weeks around Christmas or the holidays, we will we'll take care of it. So our last 3 races are December 13th, 20th, and 27th. Some people do end up going away for certain for like holidays and stuff like that. So if we have to, we can go to January 3rd and 10th. Something like that. Be F4 Bristol. Well, I'll do another poll, or at least I'll gauge interest in an all-star race and see what people want. See what people kind of just want to do instead. Yeah, I think that wraps up about everything. Can we use IndyCars next year? No, don't. I'm gonna be honest, chat is really far behind for me. So if I'm getting a little confused, you guys are talking about something I talked about a minute ago or something, which is fine. I'll try to fix it for the next press conference thing. But I think that covers... Did you wear the Larson shirt to work? I did not. I wore my work uniform. My fucking green Dick's Sporting Goods t-shirt and sweatpants. But that is going to wrap up this press conference. I want to thank you guys all for coming out tonight, stopping by, making sure you know what's going on, stay in the loop. I'll make sure to keep you guys in the loop as well for, what's it called? The poo water damage. Jim and Frank are the biggest trolls I think I've ever met in my life. We will see you guys later. If there's anything else I didn't cover that you guys want to know later on, I will answer it later on. We love Commish. Thank you, Stanny. I love you guys. I want to thank you guys for just stopping, like, racing here. I've been wanting to start a league for a while now, and it never really got off the ground, so I'm thankful that finally we are going we're going forward. We're going in the good direction. But I will see you guys whenever I see you next. And signing off, this is Dylan Chuck Robbie, and